Welcome to my channel. This is a reading for Leo for the month of February 2020, career and finance. I'll just briefly describe why I've laid out the cards as I have. I'll remove things so it's a little more visible as I go. These are clarifier cards just because I felt I needed a little more clarification for this one as well as this here for the Ace of Swords. This is a clarifier as well for the Page of Wands. And these two are also clarifiers for the Tower card. So this is just a general energy card, the Ten of Raphael, and that would be for the month of February, general advice card basically. And I don't know if you can see this one. I know I've got a little bit of a shine on there, so just to show you, it is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so just to give you a rundown of what I'm seeing in the reading. So at first when I was looking at this, it actually took a few minutes here because, I mean, the cards themselves can speak to, individually can speak to businesses and a lot of, positive, happy cards and so on in here. But what I really picked up from this particular reading for Leo is something about doing two jobs. And I don't know why that came through quite like that, but I felt that the Three of Pentacles, which usually speaks to creativity and achievement, that kind of thing, and recognition for a skill, I feel like either there was some kind of home-based business or some kind of business that you had that you turned into a career, but it almost feels like it's something was taken in a different direction. So I feel that either you're doing two jobs, you're trying to turn something into a business that you're already doing, but I also see something on a career front as far as an actual business in corporation or some other, traditional form of business where you're actually getting recognition for the work that you do. So there is some kind of teamwork feeling that I'm getting that is coming through, that you are working with people. You're being recognized for that skill. You are being promoted in some kind of raise. I feel it could even be a change in position, not just a raise, but a job promotion on multiple levels there. I do feel that there's a lot of jealousy around you and that there was some competitiveness going on with that. I don't think you took a passive stance with this. I think you actually really wanted this position and you aggressively kind of went after it, because the Seven of Swords does speak to that jealousy. I don't know that you felt you were going to get it, because there is the card of, that one is the, I don't know if you can see that, the Five of Pentacles, which is a sense of loss. And then I also drew the clarifier of the Six of Pentacles. So again, I just felt that there was a lot of jealousy around there, around that job, that position. So it was probably more than one person that were vying for it. But I feel that you fought for it, and I feel that you succeeded in getting it. Although there is, again, there's some unusual energy around it. I also feel that this might even be related to, I'm picking up, I don't know why, media, or something with public speaking, but something that is oriented around those kinds of industries, at least as far as the mainstream job goes. But I do feel whatever it is that you're doing on the side is something completely separate, but it is a craftsman type skill or something very unique to you anyway. It's very unique. It's not that you're changing tires for a living. There's something else more specific than that. Anyway, but moving on to the Moon card, I feel like there was some hidden energy there. Like, I feel like there was some things not being revealed to you. Maybe even in relation to a partner or somebody that you're going to be working with. I feel something is going to come out about that, and like I said, it just feels like something is being hidden away that will be later revealed. But something looks good on the surface, but there's some kind of illusion around it. So, and again, the Moon card could also represent some anxiety and insecurities that you also have But again, it just feels like someone's lying to you, or there's some kind of illusion. There's something's not quite being fully revealed yet. I just don't know what that would be yet. So anyway, I did try to clarify it with the Page of Cups, and that's really just speaking to the universe coming in and trying to synchronize things and open up an opportunity for you. You're being divinely led. Pages, again, are all about messengers, some kind of news that's coming through about that new business, situation, either the new business that you're trying to create for yourself, but again, it feels like a duality. There's some kind of double work situation there. But anyway, and it can also be that, you feel that you were going to be overlooked for credit on this business idea, but it's actually moving in your favor because the universe is lining up so that it does work in your favor. But again, this is a card that indicates that your intuitiveness is at its strongest, so definitely take advantage of that. And as well, moving into the Two of Wands, because the Moon card, is preceded by the Two of Wands, I feel like, again, that's you moving into your space in the world, but you're still trying to figure something out. So I feel like you're trying to make some kind of intuitive decision, but you are finding your place in the world there. You're comfortable where you're at, but again, just something just seems a little deceptive around it. I just can't put my finger on it. So then the universe is also telling you to be patient and things will work out. There will be success with that. The Three of Wands, and again, just going back to this, maybe that somebody's putting on a front. I just can't be quite sure, but something is just not quite right there. But as far as the Page of Wands go, this is something that... Sorry, I got one more thing. It almost feels like you've been searching for something on the internet, and you're putting in a lot of time and effort on it. And again, don't know if that speaks to some other business thing that you've got going on, separate, independent from this job promotion, but it just feels like you're doing a lot of research on the internet about something else. So, but again, there is that promise of success, but you have to be patient for it in terms of the Temperance card. But I still feel this job opportunity situation is something that's going to be coming in pretty quick. With the Three of Wands and the Page, again, pages are about messengers, and it's about starting on a new journey here. So this is based on your effort. It's not based on luck at all. It is definitely team effort. I actually feel that you're going to be working with someone else. There will be a second person that you're sort of teaming up with to work on this project or this job opportunity or whatever. There's two people that are involved here. And one of them, for sure I see a lot of pages, meaning, kind of a younger energy, a lot of younger energies around you. I mean, there's quite a few here. So because there's three, I mean, that's usually an indication that there's going to be some disruption as far as communication goes. But again, you do have the skills. I mean, there's cups, pentacles, grounding, energy, and, emotional fortitude to kind of go forward. So you do have some foundation there. But as far as the Three of Wands go, like I say, I mean, you're starting out on that journey, and I feel some kind of mature energy coming through here as well, even though there's a lot of youthful energy around you. The Empress speaks to that abundance that's coming through, and that, also about that birth of an idea, something that could be related to that first part of your job description. Like I said, I mean, I feel that you're working on two things, not just one. You have a regular job and you're doing something on the side here. But anyway, you are getting the things that you need with the Empress for you to be able to go forward. And I do feel that you fought for this, fought for this promotion. It didn't come easily. I do feel that you do still need to be careful because you have some unusual energy around that as far as just watching yourself and, just being a little suspicious of, because people, when they're jealous, can really behave in really inappropriate ways, whether you're good at your job or not. A lot of things can force challenge, and you don't want to be up against that, because it it really can get quite petty. But nonetheless, you are moving away from, with the Six of Swords, you are moving away from that negative energy through about the middle of March. And then the Four of Wands sees you finding some kind of balance and harmony. And there is a Tower moment as well coming up, though. So maybe toward that end, the latter part of March, there is some kind of a Tower moment. But again, it's not going to be super significant really, because these are clarifiers for that Tower moment. The Chariot really balances it out. So it's a solution card basically. So for whatever the Tower moment was that's caused the disruption, the Chariot is basically, created a solution for you to rid you of this problem. And you're just feeling a little bit more restricted and less able to be expansive and go on with your idea. You're just feeling a little more miserly, a little more having to be in control of things with the Two of Pentacles. But again, the Knight speaks to this being all in the past, so this is energy that you'll get past, and then you're moving into the new skill that you're developing. So you are being recognized for, your current skill. And again, feels like you're working on a couple of things here, more than one. Maybe it's two jobs, not sure, but there is something else that I feel is a job that's turned into a career of some sort, but there's also a separate job. So anyway, the Page of Pentacles, again, pages are about messages coming through, but this is also about higher learning. So it is also a financial messenger about, investments or paperwork, that kind of thing coming through, letting you know that, you've got a strong commitment financially, and you're starting to pay off bills and put money towards, good use. You're being practical with your money. So, but again, it's also about skill building. But you're looking at that window of opportunity, making the best out of it, because the Nine of Pentacles, it allows you to see the fruits of your labor. It is moving you toward a direction of self-sufficiency and independence. Again, if you're working two jobs, at some point you're going to have to find the balance. So that's what the Two is. The Two is, again, what I felt, that there was some kind of juggling situation going on there. But it is about trying to find that balance, because you are eventually finding that Ten of Cups, and that is the happiness card. It's about, reaching a sense of fulfillment. You're happy with the month of March. You're moving in quite a positive direction. But again, Two of Pentacles, it just felt like even something something media oriented or whatever. Maybe that's what your day job is something with public speaking or communications, something along that line. But this is, again, finding the balance, learning to juggle financial matters, that kind of thing. So it looks like you're between something, as I mentioned. And again, Ten of Cups is doing really well and finding happiness in the month of March. Like I said, little Tower moments, definitely a little bit of stress, a little deception of people around you in the earlier parts of the month. But overall, little hurdles, you're getting past it, and you definitely have a lot of talent and skill that you're building on yourself, and you are being recognized for it. So those are all really positive features for the month of March. Ten of Raphael is the energy card for the month of March for Leo, and that again was for career and finance, and it says, love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members happily ever after. So it looks like you found some kind of work family balance as well, given that that's the energy that was chosen for you by the divine to come through for this reading. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight, and we'll look forward to the month of March.